Hey friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Always on My Mind on guitar by Elvis Presley. This is a great song for advanced beginners to practice lots of different open chords. Now, as usual, I'll show you the chords at the start, so if you know these ones, just jump ahead, and we'll also have a look at the strumming pattern. Don't forget, if you like these lessons, to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Songs and lessons uploaded weekly. If you have any problems with the song, leave a comment and let me know how you go with this one. So let's get into it. Okay, so there's lots of chords in this song, but nothing too hard. So let's start. We've got our G chord, 3rd fret on the G string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D and G, 3rd fret on the B and the E, and that's our G chord. We also have a G over D, which is basically exactly the same thing, but just strummed down from the D string. So we're only playing the open D, open G, 3rd fret on the B and the E, and that's our G over D. Now we have a D over F sharp as well, so this time we're going to play the 4th fret on the D string, and then we're just going to play a D chord. So 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the B string, and 2nd fret on the E string, and that's our D over F sharp. Don't play the A string or the E string there. So D over F sharp. We have a standard E minor chord, so open E string, 2nd fret on the A and the D, open G, B and E, and that's our E minor. We have an E minor 7 as well. Now we're going to play the open E string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D, open G, 3rd fret on the B string and the open E string, and that's our E minor 7 there. We have a standard C chord, so 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, open G, 1st fret on the B and open E, and that's our C chord. We have a standard D chord, so open D string, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the E, and that's just our D. We have an A7, so we have the open A string, 2nd fret on the D, open G, 2nd fret on the B, and open E, and that's our A7. We have an A7 sus4 as well, so that's open A string, 2nd fret on the D, open G, this time 3rd fret on the B and open E, and that's our A7 sus4. We have a G over B. Now we can just play the G chord exactly the same, but don't play the top E string, we're playing down from the B. So exactly the same as our G chord, and that's our G over B. 2nd fret on the A string, open D and G, 3rd fret on the B, 3rd fret on the E, and that's our G over B. We also have a C over B here, so we're going to play the 2nd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, open G, 1st fret on the B string and open E, and that's going to be our C over B. We have a standard A minor chord, so open A string, 2nd fret on the D and the G, 1st fret on the B and open E, so standard A minor. We have an A minor 7, so we have the open A string, 2nd fret on the D, open G this time, 1st fret on the B and open E, and that's our A minor 7. Now we have this tricky chord here. It's a D sus2 over E. Now it's basically exactly the same as an A sus4 chord, but we're not playing the open A string. We're actually starting from the 2nd fret, so the E, so it's a D sus2 over E there. So we have the 2nd fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the B string, open E string, and that's our D sus2 over E. We also have a G over A, so we have the open A string, open D string, open G string, 3rd fret on the B, 3rd fret on the E. So it's exactly the same as a G chord, just take your first finger off there, or your finger that's on the A string. and don't play the top E string. And our last chord is our D7, so open D string, 2nd fret on the G string, 1st fret this time on the B string, and 2nd fret on the E string, and that's our D7 there. So heaps of chords in the song. So let's also have a look at our strumming patterns. We'll just do a C chord. When we're doing a 4 count or 1 bar, we're going to use it down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So that's a pretty common strumming pattern. I'll do that slowly. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, and up to speed. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So that's a 4 count or 1 bar. When we're doing a 2 count or half a bar, we're just going to do down, 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 up. So slowly, down, 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 up. So it's just half of that 4 count. Now we've also got some 1 counts in there. We're just going to be doing a down, down, up on those on our 1 count. So slowly, down, down, up. And that's our 1 count, down, down, up. So let's quickly go over those 4 count, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. 2 count, down, 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 up. And a 1 count, down, down, up. And they're the strumming patterns we're going to be using. So let's get into the song. So for this intro, we're just going to do a bit of arpeggio picking on the G. So just hold the G chord. We're going to play the top string first, then the D string, then play the B string, the G string, the E string, B, G, D. And we do that through 2 times. Let me do that slowly first. And again. And that's our intro there, so let's do that up to speed. It's not too hard if you've done some arpeggio picking before. Now if you want to for the verse, you can keep that arpeggio picking going and just do the root note of each, or you can start the strumming pattern from there. So we're going to start on G, and we do that for a bar just with our strumming pattern. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Then we go to our D over F sharp, and we do that for a bar. Then we go to our E minor, and we're doing this for half a bar or 2 counts. So down, 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 up. Our E minor 7, same, down, 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 up. To our C, half a bar here again, down, 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 up. Then we're going to do our 1 count, so we're going to stay on C, down, down, up. And to D, down, down, up. And that's the first line of the verse there. So let me play that for you. It can be a little bit confusing with the strumming pattern. So D over F sharp. And then we're back to G, a bar again. D over F sharp, a bar again. E minor, half a bar. E minor 7, half a bar. Now we're going to change here. We're going to go to our A7, half a bar. And then we're going to do our 2 1 counts, 1 on A7 and 1 on A7 sus4. So down, down, up, and then A7 sus4, down, down, up. And that's our verse there. So we play that for you up to speed. Can be a little bit tricky, just take your time and build your speed up, starting on the G. That's our verse from there, and then from there we go to our pre-chorus. Let's have a look at that. We start on our C, we do that for a bar. Our G over B, so we're not playing the top E string. And that's that's one bar, and then back to our C, half a bar. Then this time we're going to go to our C over B, half a bar. A minor for half a bar. And then our G for just a one count, so down, down, and our A minor 7 for one count, down, down. So let me do that pre-chorus for you now. From there we're going into our chorus. Let's have a look at that now. We're going to start on our D, and we're just going to do a down strum to start us off, so down, and then we're going to go to our one count strumming, so down, down, up. Go to your D sus 2 over E, down, down, up, our one count, back to D, our one count. So we do that part slowly for you, starting on the D. And then we're going to G, and again we're going to do a down and then do our one count. So down, down, up. G over A, just one count again, down, down, up. Our G over B, one count again, down, down, up. Then to our C for half a bar, down, 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 up. D7, half a bar, down, 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 up. G, half a bar, down, 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 and then finish on our C for one count, D for one count. So, and that's our chorus. That is a little bit confusing there. Let me do that up to speed for you so you can hear how that's going to sound. That's the first chorus. From there we just go back to the verse, and we do the verse exactly the same, back to the pre-chorus, and then back to that first verse again, which we play exactly the same. After that we have our bridge. Let's have a look at that now. So for our bridge, it's still in the same chords as our verse, but we're only doing two counts. So we start on the G, half a bar, our D over F sharp, half a bar, our E minor, half a bar, and then we do a one count on the D, one count on the G. So down, 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 down. Then we go to C, half a bar. Our C over B, half a bar. Our A minor, half a bar. And back to our D for half a bar. And that's our bridge. So let me play that for you up to speed. That's our bridge there. From there we're going back to the verse, and this is our instrumental, but we're only doing the second line of the verse. The G, the D over 7, E minor 7, A7 and A7 sus 4. So the bottom line of the verse, let's play that through quickly. And then from our instrumental we go straight into our pre-chorus, and we do that exactly the same. And then we have this second chorus, which is going to be similar, it's just the end's going to change. So we're still going to have our D sus 2 over E, our D, our G over A, our G over B, our C, half a bar. Now this time we're going to go C over B for half a bar, and then finish on the D for a full bar there. So that's our second chorus. Let me play that for you. It still is similar, it's just the end that's changing there. So. And that's our second chorus. Then from there we go back to our bridge. Now the only thing that changes here is he jumps from the A minor to the D there. And that's the only difference, is a bit of an instrumental there. So he's just going from the C, the C over B, the A minor, D, to finish off that second bridge. Then you just go back to the intro, do that 2 more times, so it's exactly the same, and you can use your arpeggio picking there, or you can just strum the G chord. And then we go back to the top line of the verse, and we just keep repeating that till the end. So let's run over that one more time. And you just keep doing that to the end of the song. So there's lots of chords in there. Probably the hardest part is remembering all the different chords. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.